What up, what up, what up, y'all? It's just JB. I'm back with,
Keisha Cube.
and we're just here rocking another video for you. You know what I'm saying? I hope you like what we've done so far. If so, go ahead, subscribe, hit that like button. Come follow me on TikTok. Just J, capital J, AY, capital BEE, underscore in between that just and J. So find us, catch us, do us. I mean, don't do us, but watch us. You know what I mean?
Yeah, only us do us.
Yeah,
Only
exactly.
us. Just us two, right?
Exactly. Got me some pizza today, man. I told you I love my round table. That's what we got out here. And of course, I got my sugar booger.
Yeah, I'm not hungry. I already ate pizza. My one slice that I could stuff down my pie hole. So I'm eating popcorn. But it ain't about the food. It's just us. It's just us. Keisha Cute and Just JB. That's what it is.
Doing what we do, man. And it's always been like this since 92. I think 92.
93. Same difference, right?
Exactly.
How many of y'all can say y'all been rocking since 93? Yeah, that's what's up, 93. Matter of fact, we need to tell about that story. I think that's a good way to start this off, other than being married to a psycho.
That is true. But first, I'm going to go ahead and get my prayers in. Then we're going to get this video started. All right. So, as she was saying, y'all, I'm married to a psycho. Straight psycho, no.
I don't think I'm a psycho. I was just being in love. For all you ladies out there, and heck, all you men out there, for that one person that make you do something that's out of your character, something that make you do something crazy and deranged, like Martin Lawrence would say, yeah, he didn't have me doing something crazy and deranged. That's how I knew this the one. If he wasn't going to be the one, it was going to be a problem, if you know what I mean.
Crazy, y'all. Should I tell a story or you want to tell a story?
I probably remember a little better.
Probably.
So
I won't forget it, though.
So, this is when we still just dating. We just boyfriend and girlfriend. So, it was serious in my mind. So, we got into it. I couldn't even tell you what we got into it about. And you know how y'all leave each other mad. And this was before we even had cell phones. So, he left mad. I'm mad at him. But we were supposed to go to Reno the next day to one of our cousins' wedding. That's a whole nother story. My cousin married his cousin. Anyway, we were going to a wedding the next day in Reno. Well, we mad at each other, so I'm calling him. He not answering the phone. Not answering the phone. Like, okay. You not answering the phone? What you do when they don't answer the phone? You roll up, right? You roll up.
I don't roll up. If she don't answer the phone, roll up to her house.
So, I roll up. Now, mind you, I roll up to where he at. This ain't where he live. This is where he at. He at his mama house because he's supposed to take her to the airport. Now, I don't know he's supposed to take her to the airport. I just know he at his mama house. I roll up, see the car in the parking stall. I'm like, oh, and I'm, calling the house phone. He ain't answering. Oh, he just gonna ignore me? Nah, not today. So, I go, I don't know, just love. I go and I hop over the patio.
Mind you, it's bushes, it's insects, spider webs. It's not just a regular patio. It's like in the wilderness as far as where we come from is.
Yeah, up in
the
hills.
Edges and stuff. It's not just a quick leap. It's you gotta fight through some stuff to get to it. Crazy.
So I hop over the patio and still waiting for him. No matter of fact, you know what? I did have a cell phone. It wasn't popular cell phones. Just one of them big old heavy ones that flip, that mobile Motorola. I had it. My mama had given it to me because of where I used to work in a bad neighborhood. So it was literally only for emergency use only. So I'm calling him and hearing the house phone ring. He ain't even answering the phone. I'm like, oh, he gonna ignore my call? Oh yeah, you really tripping. So I pop a squat in the patio chair, and I'm just sitting there. I probably called him like 150 times, and I'm probably not exaggerating. Oh no, you gonna answer the phone today? So I'm sitting there. It probably an hour go by. I got on my hoodie. my sweatpants, my jacket. I ain't freezing. I'm gonna wait. Oh, you gonna answer the door today or the phone? Out of nowhere, I see a headlights coming and a car pull up. Somebody parks the car and somebody get out. I see who I see. Just JB getting out the car. What? Wait a minute. He in the house. I see the car parked in the stall. No, you don't. Just so happens somebody in the complex got the exact same car, Nissan Altima, same color, same year, and the stalls are right next to each other.
Ain't that something, y'all? You know what I'm saying? She being crazy, and all I'm doing is taking my dear old mama to the airport to make sure she gets there safely.
Now, at this point, I done spent an hour, done climbed through these bushes, and now mind you, I'm scared of my own shadow. I done climbed through these bushes, climbed over the patio. Now, this is in like a prominent neighborhood. This is not some just, not to be, judgy, but not in the hood somewhere. This is up in the hills. But in the hills or wherever anybody live, up in the hills is the good neighborhood. I done climbed over the damn patio, sitting there. I don't even want to show myself. So I let him go all the way, walk past me, walk through the pathway, go in the house. I sat there for a few minutes. I called again. He still didn't answer. So, yeah, he's still in trouble at this point. He didn't answer, so I'm like, well, what you got to say? Why you didn't answer the phone? Wasn't no caller ID? Maybe it wasn't.
All right. Disclaimer. It's not my phone. I'm at my mama's house. Continue.
Anyway, he don't answer the phone, so I'm like, okay, I'm going to knock on the door. Now, mind you, it's not a door. It's the patio. The sliding glass door. I knock on the door. Like, okay, I bet you he ain't going to ignore me here. This fool come to the patio with a butcher knife in his hand. He not even turning the light on. He just looking with the butcher knife in his hand. What was going through your mind?
Who would be on my patio in the middle of the night, sitting in there in the dark, And then for me to walk by, to get to the front door, right? You have to walk by the patio.
Yeah, the car parked in front of the patio.
So she literally sees me get out the car, walk past the patio, and says nothing. Nothing. Walk in the house, and now all of a sudden I have someone knocking on my patio. Why would I think, who comes to visit someone and hops over the patio and knocks on the window like, hey, man, what's going on, right? So if someone's on the patio, what would you think, right? It's an intruder. Somebody trying to do something, right? I mean, I grabbed the first thing I saw. I was trying to be ready, but nothing compare you for crazy, deranged.
So, all that, just be glad. I'm lucky that he didn't have a pistol. I don't know if I can say that. That he didn't have a other type of a weapon, an automatic weapon out there. Because it would have been a disaster. So he can't see nobody because it's dark. He turned on the light and it's me. And he was, what the you doing out here? I was like, man, you wasn't answering the door. You wasn't answering the phone. He was like, I had to take my mama to the airport. To the San Francisco airport. Now,
Dear old mom.
For all y'all that don't know, from where we were, that was probably like an hour away, an hour back. And back then, you could go in the airport. He probably sat in there and waited with her, waited till her flight came, waited till she boarded, and then came back. And I'm thinking he trying to ditch me and go to Reno with some other chick. Like, nah, you going with me. Nah, you going with me. You gonna answer today.
Which, once again, is ludicrous, right? It's literally her family marrying my family. Why would I take someone, right? Just think about that. Why would I take another girl to a wedding of her family member? You know what I mean? Just, you know what I'm saying? Well, what's going on up there? I have no idea. These are the type of things I've been dealing with for over 20 years.
Well, as crazy as I seemed, he still let me in through the patio, and I stayed there through the night. You know how it is. You mad at each other with y'all makeup, blah, blah, blah. And we went on that Reno trip the next day. But from that point forward, he had to I got to sleep with one eye open with her because she crazy. I'm square. People who do know me, I'm very square. Went to Catholic school. Mom worked for the police department. I was the only child. I was very sheltered. So, yeah, I'm square. But that night, Yeah. He saw a different part of Keisha cute. Keisha wasn't just cute no more. Keisha crazy.
It was ridiculous, man. You know what I mean? And to this day, you know, I don't do patios. You know, we don't have a patio out there. We just got a piece of concrete with nothing, so I can see everything. Everything's visible. You know, it's ridiculous because you know she do things like that. It's crazy.
That's just what happens when you in love. I ain't did that for just anybody. Just something about that and thinking about it like, I don't never be tripping off dudes like that. Whatever. You come, you go, whatever. You piss me off, deuces. I ain't got time. I had time that day. But here we are. I couldn't even tell you what year that was because this was before we was even engaged to be married. Like before it even crossed our mind to be married. I was probably like 20 years old. No, I had to been 21 because we went and we was drinking. So I was probably 21. I'm 43. And yeah, we rode. But all the way there, we was like the happiest couple. But that's probably because he felt like I had a gun to his head or his side or something.
I mean, hey, jumping out of windows, you know, coming out of nowhere. Just, you know, it's not the first time. And trust me, we have other stories of similar incidents. We'll get to those at one point, you know. You just keep tuning in, keep sticking with us, and we'll take you through the memory lane of what I've had to go through to get to this point in my life.
He still married me, though. He still gave me that ring, though, ladies. Must have been doing something right, if you know what I mean. Hello.
Yeah, scaring fear into a person. You know, that works every time. You know, I mean, you know, I fear for my life. I fear for my children. You know, so I try to do what I can to keep it safe.
No, it's good, though. It's nothing but love, though. We got it. I'm not a bully. I was just tripping that time. But we in love. He loved me. I'm sure. I know you got a moment where you thought, yeah, I love this girl. I know you got one.
Well,
You ain't been here this long. We've been rocking since 93. 93. And from 93 to 97 was, okay, we still young. We playing. We back and forth. I'm still in high school. He out of high school. We played back and forth. But from 97 till today, not a break, not a nothing. We've been together since 97, rocking hard since 97. Not many black love couples can say that, but shout out to y'all that can. Black love is amazing.
Yeah, that's true. You know, so we still here rocking. As y'all see, I'm still alive, and both her hands are on the table, so she's not holding anything to my side, making me confess to these things.
It's all at will at this point.
Pretty much. So, it's all good though, you know. So, well, I finished my pizza.
I'm still messing around with my popcorn. I'm really not hungry.
She's not even finna eat all of that.
No, I can't. And this is a mini bag.
No, she's gonna get up and walk away, and then I'm gonna eat all of that.
It's all right though.
Yeah.
He finished what I can't start. It is what it is.
That's do what we do.
We do what we do. That's what it's about.
So
what they do.
Good. They love us.
They love us.
Well, if that's all for today, it was just a quick video. You know what I'm saying? We shared a story with you guys where we reminisced about old times. Well, you know, if you guys like that, we'll do more videos of things we've been through in the course of over 20 plus years, you know, doing this thing together. So, you know, if you like this, like I said, hit that like button, subscribe, share, you know what I'm saying? Just help us out, man. Help a brother out, you know what I'm saying? And I'm hoping you enjoy the content we bring to you, man. You know, just JB, Keisha Cute, you know, and as we say, man, peace. We up out of here.
Peace.
To the next life.
So do you really be thinking I'm gonna do something? You know I ain't gonna bust a grape.
I don't know what you gonna do.